And there's 5 things that you look at when you're even, I mean, if they don't have these 5 things, then you pass on it. If it has those 5 things, then you go through the numbers. And so before we go through the numbers on the returns, talk to me about those 5 things. So the first thing that you said is that it needs to be 25 to 40 by about 100, yeah?
Minimum.
Okay, and that's feet, that's your frontage, that's your depth, and so that's number one. Number two, it's got to be construction out of, what do you say, brick?
Brick and 16-inch block,
So brick,
which are very typical for Second World War homes. Back in the day, a lot of that brick concrete foundation was used. And when you put an addition on it, even for people who are flippers, this is a very good tip. You can actually qualify them to be 90% renovation. So if you're flipping, they're not subject to HST or warranties.
why? Because grandfathered in?
Exactly. So you can actually keep the 2 existing walls
Yeah.
and you can expand from it and extend from it. And then when you sell it as a brand new home, you can actually qualify for a 90% renovation and you don't pay HST because they're not technically new homes.
Not protecting a new home. It's a
Yeah.
renovation.
Right. Because see,
Yeah.
the main thing is, Rob, when you're buying these houses, the question you're asking yourself is, who's going to be the buyer in the next 3, 4, 5 years? Who's going to pay me that? If I'm paying 8 to 900 today, who's going to pay me 1.1 to 1.2 million today? So you want to have end user who buys it for the lot, buys it for the backyard and the basement. You have the flipper who buys it for the fact that, okay, the cash flows are good. And you buy it for the builder who's like, this has the advantage of that 16-inch block foundation. So you actually have all 3 as your target market types of buyers.
Yeah. No, it's smart. I mean, and that's what I love about the few investors that I know, including yourself, that niche. Because when you niche, you can go deeper, right? When I'm buying all different kinds of properties, nothing necessarily wrong with it, but I can't get in as deep. But now you know these inside and out. You know what you're looking for. It makes your life a lot easier. Makes it easier for you to pass on opportunities. So number 3 had to do with location. Yeah.
20 to 30-minute distance to downtown through any way of public or private transit.
20-minute to 30-minute to the core.
I believe downtown is still supporting, more than 600,000 jobs. Post-COVID, things are a little different. In fact, post-COVID, these bungalows are doing even better because they're providing the missing middle for people who can't flock the cities and don't want to be in condos anymore. So you're still within that 1,000 square feet of space, but with a backyard and a basement, which now with lower finance.
Yeah, of course. You want to be the smallest guy amongst the big ones, and it lifts your price up. Okay, so we want to make sure we have some great square footage, lot size rather. It needs to be built brick, 16-inch block, 20 to 30 minutes to Metropolis, the core. We're looking for a separate entrance, ceiling height, proper size windows. I mean, you can spend some money and do that, but it's nice when some of it's already done there, and then we can create an income suite, if you will. And then you want to see new homes that are in the area. This is your criteria, otherwise you pass.